Today I'm going to be showing you how to add transparency to an icon for the XMB on the PSP using Adobe Photoshop CS2. Basically, you want to get your icon. I chose the Mozilla Firefox icon because it has a lot of detail, really smooth looking, and you just want to take it and drag it into Photoshop. Okay, now that it's in here, I like to replace the background with black. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be transparent anyway. But yeah, basically, you just keep clicking until all the outline's gone, and it looks pretty nice. And then you want to go to Layers, right-click on your Layer 0, or whatever it will be called, and you want to duplicate it. It doesn't matter what it's called. And then you go to Image, Adjustments, and you want to go to Hue and Saturation. Turn saturation all the way down and click OK. You can choose the Magic Wand tool, select it, then press Ctrl-Shift-I, or you could just go to Select Inverse, and it selects the icon, the actual icon, not the background. And while it's selected, you want to right-click on it, and you want to hit Save Selection. I always name this channel the Alpha channel. It does not matter, believe me. And you just click OK, and you can delete this layer now. Now you want to go to Channels, and you can see we have a new channel called Alpha, which is the channel we just made. And as you can see, the channel is just black and white. White indicates opacity, black indicates transparency. Whenever you get rid of RGB, or rather, whenever you click on Alpha and get rid of RGB, you can see it more clearly. And whenever you have this on, it makes the background red. The part that's going to be transparent is going to be red. You can just turn off the Alpha channel, it doesn't matter. And then you want to make the image size 64 by 64, which is basically a standard size for the icons, and click OK. Now, the image has way too many colors, upwards of 282. So we want to go to Image, set the mode to Indexed Color, and I choose Local Perceptual because it doesn't take too much quality away from it. Set the colors to 64. That keeps the image nice and small. Make sure the transparency box is clicked. You know, check marked. It has to be, or else the background will not be transparent. And you want to hit OK. Now you want to save this image. I shall save it as Firefox, and you have to save it as a bitmap. That's BMP. It has to be a bitmap or something similar to that. It cannot be PNG, JPEG, etc. And you want to save it. Now, because we put it on index color, it's going to save it as 8-bit. That's fine. Everything else is fine too. Just click OK. Now we can minimize this we can minimize Photoshop. And as you can see, we got our Firefox.bmp image, which is right here. And you want to go to Arco Edit. This is how I test out my icons to make sure that they're nice and transparent. And you want to open up the program. Now you want to open up an Arco, preferably top menu plugin, and just find an icon. As you can see, I've already replaced these two, but we'll find one we haven't. And you want to replace it with our new Firefox.bmp. Now, since the background is already black, you can't tell just by looking at it here. You want to click on this little window, right-click, and you can choose a new background. Let's just choose white. And as you can see, it has a nice white background. It's nice and transparent, and that's all there is to it. Not much. Happy XMB modding. This has been Masterchafed.
So you don't know what to do. Rolling in a new M12G1. If you grab it through the floor, your ass better run. SYYM, chilling with your mom. Rocking up your ass like a session with your dog. Say you could own if the pistol had a scope. That shit got balance, so you best learn to cope. We got our skills from Marathon, son. Bitch,